So somebody in the comments was, or in the chat, was saying, look what Carti said to Spotify in the comments, or to a fan, because now apparently he's getting ready. But like, how many times have we gone through the same cycle of like Carti being like, oh, I'm dropping. And then he's just like, oh. And then he comes back like 2 months later, like, yo, I'm actually dropping. And then he comes back and like, I feel like nobody, I'm not gonna say nobody, but people are starting to not care, including myself. Like, I want him to drop, but it's like that one girl who keeps rejecting you, and you're like, you know, after a couple of times when she keeps like softly rejecting you, being like, oh, like you asked her for coffee, right? Or like going to a movie. She's like, oh, I'm with my friends, and you know, we're doing our thing. Next time she comes up with another excuse. So you're like, oh, okay, maybe I'll try one more time. You try one more time, and then you're like, okay, fuck it. I don't even care anymore. If she comes back and drops the album, cool. If she gives me the puss, cool. But at this point, there's no point in begging anymore. You know what I mean? So that's the point I'm at. But anyway, what happened with Carti? He posts something on Opium, his Finsta. He tags Spotify, what we doing? Let's go and clear these Y'all know I'm not cleared to say that. Spotify might be cleared to say the N-word, but not me. They say the loading or time sand thing, whatever it's called. What's that fucking called? I'm fried right now off this Celsius sponsored portion of the stream. So I don't know why he's tagging Spotify though. Like, what does Spotify have to do with clearing? It's more like the label has to clear it, not Spotify. I feel like this just might be like a little like, what is he doing? I don't know. Like, he posted this, what was it? Narcissist in 2021. The trauma or the event of 2021, September 13th, I want to say, where he said, let's clear this album, like fuck the clearances, let's drop. And nothing happened. And so now, like, instead of telling his management and his label, now like he already used that excuse. So now he's trying to tell Spotify to clear it. So what the fuck is going on? He's talking about washing the other rappers out with the album. Well, I can't lie. Rap has been so dry lately that nobody even gives a fuck about any other album except for Carti. Like, no offense. I don't really care to hear an Uzi album after whatever the fuck he dropped. Love is Rage 3. Bro, Uzi wasted Love is Rage 3. That could have been another classic album that could have made him come back, that could have made him relevant again. People would respect him as the GOAT, but he just continues to tarnish his legacy. Love is Rage 3. I think that was the last time that I was even streaming. Why do y'all think I left? One of my GOATs fucking fell off. But anyway. Now, Carti's, I think his box set a couple of months ago that he dropped. Shout out for the sub, by the way. The delivered date was what? 6 months from September 12th, 2024. Album release date to be announced. Product will ship no later than 6 months from that date. So 6 months is now going to be March 12th, 2026. Bro, what? Oh, no. Whoever just Googled this did it wrong. It's supposed to be March 12th, 2025. So we've got 10 days till the album potentially. Which, see, with Carti dropping or posting all of this on social media, you would think that. But again, I just always come back to how many times has this dude done this and nothing has happened? Like, he posts a fit pic more than times I've had sex with my woman. He's posted a fit pic more times than I've had abortions. It's terrible. What else did he post? He teases I Am Music. That was the other thing before. Oh, and then the other rumor was that he wasn't dropping because ASAP wasn't letting him, because ASAP is trying to drop his album, Don't Be Dumb. I don't have to tell y'all that you don't care about this album either, because how many years has it been since ASAP's dropped an album, and like, just nobody cares. I'm sorry, no one cares. Except for like the old heads who are still like dancing like Kanye in the studio, you know, like, listen to bars like this. No, nobody gives a fuck. So, and if Carti is signed to ASAP Og, then maybe like ASAP, if he's dropping, he's like, no, you can't get in my way of my rollout because you're going to steal all the attention. But then Rise of Carti, aka, I don't know if I'm exposing him here, but fuck it, Stealthy, he actually is in tune with Carti's camp, and he says Cap. So I'm just going to assume that it's Cap. And that Carti, maybe that's because Carti responded right after Homicide 5 said that on Twitter. So it looks like it's Cap, but definitely a possibility. But considering Carti is a way bigger artist than ASAP Rocky right now, I don't see why that would be a problem, because Interscope would probably push it through and be like, yo, ASAP, get the fuck out of the way, bruh, old man. Go be Rihanna's baby daddy, because that's all you are at this point. And then what else happened? So there was a leak. Cash Cobain, it was produced by him. I didn't really fuck with this snippet at all. It got taken down, so it looked like it was official. And then it completely leaked. You know what's funny to me? I don't really care about this tweet. I don't really care about Cash Cobain. He says, when y'all leak somebody's stuff, it's almost never the finished product or even never intended for y'all to hear it all. Like, bro, the only reason you're relevant right now is because it's a Carti snippet or it's a Carti leak. Sorry. Yeah, get your likes on Twitter. Claim that it was you on the leak producing it. And then virtue signal and be like, bro, you shouldn't leak shit, because now his producer placement is dead, you know? Somebody hacked his thing and now Carti's not working with him because they're like, no, your iCloud is compromised. But this snippet was trash. But as I was going to say before, what's really funny is one of like their management, Cash Cobain, when the snippet leaked, the snippet, not the actual leak, just the snippet, because it wasn't posted by Carti originally, I don't think. They came to me, DM'd me, being like, yo, take that down. It's not real. And I'm like, I was like, who the fuck are you, bro? Like, it was some random person. And then he starts acting like he's management. Okay, I see people are following him in the industry. I'm like, all right, you're management. Then the song fucking leaks, which confirms that it was real. So that's why I don't fucking take down shit when people ask me to take it down, because I'm like, y'all are just lying just to get what you want. So just some info out there. Fuck all of you. Basically. The Cash Cobain song was uber mid. I think that realistically, all of the snippets that Carti have been previewing or that have leaked or whatever have been kind of mid. And I think that's another reason why the hype is kind of down. Because like Carti can pump fake all he wants. He's been doing it his entire career. But the snippets people have been messing with. And so I think that there's a combination of, one, people are tired of getting blue balls. Our fucking balls are so just tense and filled that we just can't take it anymore. You touch it and and then also the snippets just haven't been that great, so there's really nothing to be excited for. And so he just needs to get his shit together and actually drop a good album. At this point, it's like turning into Uzi. Just drop good music. Like, when did this all turn into a game of like peekaboo? Just fucking drop that album, dude. He's not dropping though. I think he's fucking scared, honestly. He's fucking scared to drop an album considering Rap and Dying. And then, first week sales, this is like his big moment. I'm not trying to hate on bro, because I honestly, like, I'm a big fan of him. But like, if those first week sales ain't pushing like 200K, everybody in the industry gonna be questioning, like, was all this weight worth it? Is he really like the god that everybody portrays him to be in the industry? Is his music really all this good enough to be waiting this long? So I think he low-key scared. Sorry, bro. I would be too. What else? He's scared. And then also, like, what is it? He's going on tour with The Weeknd. He's getting features. He's clouting up with The Weeknd, Kanye, Travis Scott, whatever. Like, low key, it's a safer move for him to not drop ever. And then just keep clouding up and then build anticipation for this album so that he never actually has to fulfill the destiny of like 200K and like being a top 3 rapper in the game that everybody thinks himself to be at this point, other than like Kendrick and Drake or whatever. And so like, if he keeps prolonging this rollout, like, he can still be the next top 3 rapper that just doesn't have to prove himself anymore. You know what I mean? You can't see him flopping. I don't see him flopping. But the thing is, the expectations are so high because remember, he dropped last whole lot of red, which was 2020, late 2020. And so now we're in 2025. So it's almost, we're all over 4 years past that. And so with all this time, people are expecting him to be top dog level, like Future, or like 200K, to be like Uzi was with Eternal Atake, who hit 300. But overall, I just think that the music industry isn't even that hot anymore, especially with all the rule changes and whatever. Like, at one point, I remember being on stream and we would debate, like, is Carti pushing 200K? I think academics even talked about it. He's definitely pushing 200K plus. Well, now, like, people are stopping to care. At the same time, though, there's not many rappers to actually care about currently. So that's a positive. That's a pro for him currently in helping his case, because nobody's really waiting on anything except for him to drop. And then I think when he drops, he's going to, like, we've talked about it. There's going to be a new sound if he makes a good sound at least, and he proves himself again. And then, there's gonna be a whole new underground wave. So honestly, I'm just waiting on that, so that shit actually gets interesting again, and we can stop worrying about this fucking album. Because, like, who do we have now? Too Hollis is actually good, but I'm just saying, like, there's whole new waves that people are starting to care about outside of just like this rap industry that's still like kind of adjacent to rap. I don't even know what you consider Too Hollis, like EDM. I don't even know. What do y'all, what type of genre is that? I saw him live when I went to see Ken Carson, so in New York. He's actually fire, so I'm not hating on him at all, but we got 9 Vision. Oh God. Well, y'all know what happened with him with the allegations, let's say. We're not messing with any of that. They might be calling him 9 Vicious for a reason, because he's vicious to them 9-year-olds. Not actually, but I'm not trying to get sued out here. But that's what it looked like. Not that young. I don't know. It's a gray area. That's why I don't really like to talk about that, because I'm not trying to ruin someone's entire life based on allegations that I can't. It's gross to me. I'm a grown man. I don't even want to get into that. I was starting to like his music, though. At first, I was like, this kind of just sounds like, Young Thug, like Under Him. There's a lot of those. Then he dropped this, like, I think it was called like I don't know. It had Tumblr in the caption. I quote tweeted it on Twitter. It was kind of like it had a guitar type beat and it was fire. But then, of course, the day or two after, I'm like, okay, this guy's fired. Allegations drop. What the fuck? Tumblr music. Is that what it was?